doing it for real this time. We're actually here this time. We're actually live this time. And we're starting with Cody and AJ, apparently.
Battle of the Hoods!
Alright, hey everyone, we're here. We're live. We're in the same room. We're back 2 hours later from when we first started. I do apologize for that, everybody, because quite simply, thought it started at noon. It started at 2. I cannot tell. Are we... I'm going to bring the webcam a little closer because there's just all this space up here.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Oh, God, my knee.
Well, you can move the speaker closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Hey, Zander, you know there's more tables over there, right, man?
You know, that would have been a smarter move.
I have a whole, yeah, there's a whole rack of tables.
You know, Ray, they're so new, and I'm so unused to them that I forgot they were there.
You know, Ray, you actually have only had a functioning house now for a week, so excuse me for not knowing that.
Yeah, pretty fucking much, actually. All right, we got Zach here.
Nah, that will just increase the dead space, man. You're listening.
I could aim it down.
That's right.
Hold on, everybody. We're moving webcams and shit.
I was more meaning for your laptop, but okay.
Oh, well, this actually probably looks better. Okay, hold on. One more thing I gotta fix, and that's just permanently, and that's just correcting the sharpness on the webcam. Because I learned how to do that finally. And that's just like this. Bam, sharpen it. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah! Danger zone!
Okay, let's see here. What have we got in chat? Zach says all against all odds yesterday was amazing. Zach was there in person from what I remember, from what I saw in the premiere chat. I do apologize to everyone that I was not in the premiere chat yesterday. I was on the road. I saw everyone in there talking though, so I saw what everyone said. Pierre says, hello, Zander and Ray. Hello, Pierre. Brantley says, we are starting things off with the I Quit match. I got Cody retaining. I also believe Cody is going to retain. Zach says, oh, Ray, I got an AEW question for you.
Shoot.
I'm going to put out the messages saying that your boys are live. Man, I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little annoyed that we went live for like 10 minutes earlier, not knowing. But in that time, we got the first 3 matches of WrestleMania commentated, so that's good. Because that is... Hello, Brandon. Okay, but yeah, we are now live. We got the first 3 matches of WrestleMania done, which is fantastic because that gets us officially a third of the way through night 1.
Yeah.
And then I suppose after this show is over, we'll probably move everything back into the other room and just work in there. That way we can work a little later if we need to. We'll figure it out, though. So let me... Oh, I put the wrong match up next for us to record when I did that. That's alright. I'm going to go through and unhighlight the matches that we have now done commentary for. But yeah, we have done commentary for Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis. We've done commentary for LA Knight versus The Rock. And we've done commentary for the Wyatt Six versus Imperium. Not Brandon, excuse me. Pierre says, Mama Rhodes being in the arena doesn't make me think AJ has a slight chance, but he could pass out or be knocked unconscious to avoid him quitting. Well, I think the rules of the I Quit match is you have to say the words I Quit. Zach asks, Ray, when you said open invite for the Casino Battle Royal, did you see I got a few suggestions in Kibashi and Minoru Suzuki?
Yeah, I processed that like those were two of your suggestions. No, okay. When I say open floor on that, it is open floor. If you would suggest someone who I think is stupid, obviously I'm not gonna put them in there. Like,
Yeah.
so far, I'm not gonna say who I've chosen, but we've had suggestions such as Danhausen.
We've had Danhausen, yeah.
Love that Danhausen.
Danhausen.
We've had Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Be suggested.
The box office Brady Baxter be suggested.
Box office Brady Baxter, of course.
I mean, I jokingly suggest Arnold because he's always in the Call Your Shot gauntlet.
A man who How are you going to do an event at the Hydro in Glasgow
Without Grado?
without Joe Hendry?
It's not impossible. Against all odds,
But
last night.
Life at the Hydro, you're now witnessing history.
Right. Okay. Against all odds ended last night at about 10:30 p.m. Almost 11 p.m. Or ended at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
It ended 16 or 14 hours ago. That show ended. A direct flight from Chicago, where the show is taking place, to Glasgow, Scotland, is 8 hours.
Oh,
It's not impossible.
it's not impossible.
It's highly unlikely, but it is not impossible. Zach's got a Joe Hendry shirt. Welcome to the club. We believe in Joe Hendry. JJ, sports fan, Knicks, Jets, Yankees, Aces, Liv, Anna, a lot, says Cody about to be bleeding tonight. Or said Cody about to be bleeding tonight. I'm calling. Okay. Hey, Wade Barrett's on commentary. Exactly, they have the white one. I also have that. I do have the old Joe Hendry, I believe in Joe Hendry shirt.
I'm glad he's there. It'll be fun. You know me. I'm against 3-man commentary teams.
I'm aware.
Just in the general. No, I feel like there's. And I don't feel as ashamed about it as I always do, because I understand Corey. Well, also, I will say that's before Corey. This is when Corey was still color, because Corey Gray stopped being color, 2 years ago now?
A couple months ago.
Well, yeah, but he's been slowly transitioning to play-by-play for 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, they were clueless.
And now he's clearly supposed to be the guy to follow Cole after Cole retires.
I think what they do on pay-per-view when there's a 3-man booth is Corey plays face, Cole plays play-by-play, and Barrett goes heel. That or have Michael and Corey mixed up. We'll find out in a minute. Peter says, Jeff Hardy returned. Yeah, I saw that. I bought a TNA Plus subscription last night to watch the show instead of pirating like I typically do. So, I'm also working on getting everything together, folks. I am slowly but surely working on rebranding all of my live stuff to Zander Live. I can't say tomorrow, obviously, because I'll be here tomorrow. Because I'll be here with Ray recording WrestleMania tomorrow. We're going to finish that tomorrow at the latest. Because we're definitely not finishing filming. Probably starting Monday night with the Raw watch along. I'm going to be attempting to start dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. I was going to try and figure that out earlier, but I could not. So, working on getting everything rebranded there. But it's time to go all in. I want to make this full-time streamer thing happen. You guys want to see it happen. Just got to make it happen. Pierre says, the real question is Punk going to cost Drew tonight? I think he might. He's either going to be the reason Drew wins or loses. I think CM Punk comes out. I think Drew still wins. And I think the ending shot of the show is Drew McIntyre sitting on the barricade with the world title, blowing a kiss to CM Punk. Zach said that was in a Punk shirt. Oh, there's Mama Rhodes. Oh no, is Mia Yim gonna try and kill Mama Rhodes? Ray, I think me and him's gonna try and kill him on the road.
You want to know what I want?
Did you not see that?
What?
There was the name grabber Cody popped up and it just said talent name. Oh my god, they actually put up the template for a split second.
You want to know something funny I was thinking about? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this is just kind of a thing they do. Double check how we look on this end. I think we look fine. The back end only lets me look in bad quality, so let's see. Talent name that's wild, man. I was not prepared for talent name.
And I didn't know Cody lost his belt to talent name.
He's the new vacant.
Yeah. What if they had a moment like you remember Henry Cavill with the Man of Steel movie?
Yeah.
Imagine like if AJ got her face and Cody grabbed him and like literally did the line for Man of Steel. He's like, you can threaten my mother.
See, that's when we got to find out that AJ's mother is also named Michelle.
Ah. And then they have to stop fight.
Yeah. You know, then they're like, oh, maybe we should talk this out.
This joke brought to you by 8 years ago.
God, it was only it was 8 years ago. Hey, WWE champion, talent name. Zach says, can't wait to next weekend's double premiere weekend. Yep.
Double premiere weekend. Wasn't it triple premiere weekend?
Slammiversary and Double or Nothing.
Yeah, and then aren't you doing no wait, I'm sorry. I got confused.
Yeah, Final Battle was last week.
For some reason I thought TakeOver was before
TakeOver's the morning of WrestleMania.
Yeah, for some reason I thought TakeOver was the morning of Slammiversary.
No, it's gonna be a triple premiere day on WrestleMania Night 1.
Yeah.
Because early in the morning, I don't care that it's gonna be early in the morning, people will get over it. Early in the morning is gonna be TakeOver or just NXT Stand and Deliver, because I don't call it TakeOver because I want TakeOver to be like the Ray Wood era, and just NXT whatever to be the ZRC era.
That way I can separate myself from his bullshit. Dolph Ziggler versus Styles. What were you thinking, you foolish
I thought you were talking about me.
No!
Like, NXT champion Jimmy Uso. What the fuck are you doing?
No, I'm talking about me. I know I'm doing you. Okay. I mean, he's like that way I can get away from your stupid Ziggler Styles takeover.
I like that.
Honestly, that was one of the better takeovers.
Zach says is NXT at 10. Possibly earlier, quite honestly. Just depends on how long the show goes. I mean, it's a 7-8 match show, something like that. You got the 3 women's matches, the North American title, the NXT title, the NXT tag titles, and Ethan Page's in-ring debut against Wes Lee. So 7-match show, possibly 8 if I'm forgetting something. I'm possibly forgetting something. So it'll premiere whatever makes it where
and
it'll premiere in whatever makes it where WrestleMania itself starts around noon.
The more I study Cody Rhodes in the ring, like the more I see like all the great stuff he does that like no one does and that no one else does, and merely makes him different.
Oh yeah.
Like how he just took the Brett bump.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember like the front four bump. I mean, he didn't do as well. I'm sorry, Cody, you did that great. You didn't do as well as Brett, because Brett looked like it fucking killed him. But
yeah.
But you did do it pretty well. But no, I was like noticing like when Cody's like standing in the ring, he's not doing anything. A lot of guys and they're just waiting. They do just stand there. Cody, like, he stalks.
Oh yeah.
Like he like gets down, he starts like moving, like he looks like he's thinking about what he's going to do next, which is what you would do if you were in a fight. So
oh yeah.
Like, so it's all the little things he does that, like, I think really, like, make him stand out, because, you know.
AJ Styles wearing that WWE 2K20 default AJ Styles gear.
I mean, like, I love special attires. I mean, as I get older, I care less about them.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of have the same feeling where it's
I've never cared. And that's the thing that's always bothered me. Is I have never cared, but I have to make them every WrestleMania because our fans care.
well, it's also okay. So like, I get it for like certain people,
Mm-hmm.
but like here's the thing. I think your attire, like the one thing I think your attire should look like is try not to like have matching gear with someone you're wrestling.
Yeah.
Because that just makes it harder to like.
Who's on whose side?
Yeah. And also that kind of makes feel like you're a tag team because tag teams wear matching gear.
Yeah.
But that's it, really.
Zach asked if I saw the AEW reunion on NXT. Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was just fun, harmless little moment there. Pierre says one day we'll get a full Homelander Cody IRL. Oh yeah, for sure. I think heel Cody is something that they'll go to eventually, but I think they're gonna ride with the face Cody while it's hot. And it's probably gonna be hot for years to come.
No, like here's the thing, like Cody's heel turn will be a real trick of timing, right? Like anything. Like because I think Cody's heel turn is really gonna like heat him up and put him even more over the top in terms of his overall popularity. But like you know what I mean, where you have to keep Cody going right now, and like right now, definitely you don't turn him heel now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But turn him heel before the fans are demanding he turn heel.
Yeah.
Turn him heel while the fans would still be mad to see him turn heel.
Yeah.
Like,
JT with some good questions in the chat. He says, Xander, could you make it as a wise man? Could you cut it as a poor man steal it? Started living like a blind man. This is how you remind me. The internet took it too far. The thing Cody said.
well, like that happens anytime a wrestler gets really popular and like has a big dominant run on top. It's like, you know,
yeah,
they keep it.
Zach's
Sit there. Don't acknowledge them.
Yeah. Zach's talking about the part on NXT this week where Cody looked at Ethan Page, Shawn Spears, and Lexis Kane and said, "You guys are in a really good place."
Yeah.
I
mean, this literally just comes down to like personal preference on what you like to book for a show. But I would like to know your opinion on it. Like, where are you on it? Like, do you like? I'm looking at like, I don't know if this should have started the show.
Yeah, it should have.
I don't know.
Because you got to end with Drew.
I mean, you do have to end with Drew, but like going like to the back and like attacking him with the cables and going everywhere. I'm like, now like how it's like the next match. You know, Howard Piper, Niven, and Bailey when they come out there but they still have to work the crowd. And now like this crowd has already
Scottish, so that's how
but this crowd's already seen all this like more exciting stuff. Now I don't know. I personally, and you can see some of my shows, I personally like to put my shows to always be like an escalation in action.
Yeah.
Where it's like the most important to the least important, like the least important to the most important match.
Yeah, I agree. Brandon says, so I watched the recent LSWF and I actually didn't know that I was returning on the show and I had to be back. Yeah, I didn't really announce the card for the show because I'm kind of just tired of announcing the card for LSWF because then I get everyone like, where am I on the show? So like, if you're on the show, you're on the show. Otherwise, leave me alone. Zach says, could you see Punk having one more heel run? Probably.
I think here's the thing. I think people who are genuine fans of CM Punk's work know he's better as a heel. Because he is better as a heel. Like,
he's a way better heel.
Yeah. He can be a good face, but he's a great heel. Like that's the thing. He's a good face, but a great heel.
Yeah, he is.
And I feel like right now, like when he comes back and he does his heel turn and he does all that, like he is Cody's natural opposite. And like the feuds they're gonna have. Should we give Punk his own talk show? Like, I know we like give him his version of Piper's Pit.
Pierre says international crowds make me think that us American crowds suck. Yeah, we do. I mean, TNA's crowd last night literally had Jeff Hardy return, and the place didn't go all that loud. They had an NXT star show up on TNA, and the crowd was still kind of eh. And Zach, that's not directed at you before you think it is. The crowd was just kind of quiet, all things considered, compared to other crowds I've seen.
Well, here's my thing. I'm like these crowds, they like to chant, and they will chant.
Yeah.
We can chant.
Yeah. It's like when Ray and I went to SmackDown back in January. Jesus. But you remember when we went to SmackDown for your birthday back in January?
Yeah.
Like we were in it. We were into it. We were chanting and everything. And the guys next to us just looked at us like we were stupid for having fun.
Oh yeah.
They were like, "We are just here to observe the wrestling."
We are voyeurs. We are watchers. We just like to sit and watch. The chair in the hotel room, that's made for us, buddy.
Yeah. When Iceman came out, I yelled, "Go away." I don't know who Iceman is, Zach. I'm going to be real with you.
Iceman King Parsons?
No, he wasn't at TNA last night. Unless he means Ace Steel?
No, he's 74. It wouldn't have been him.
Oh no. AJ's yelling at Mama Rhodes.
Asshole!
He was with Ash.
Oh, he's opened.
Oh, yeah, there's blood. Zach says he was with Ash. Oh, you mean the concierge? Yeah, the personal concierge.
There. He's doing the full Ric Flair. He's like,
yeah.
Let the hair mix in with the blonde. That's the benefit of being a blonde wrestler when you get color. Oh baby, it shows.
Oh yeah. I don't think AJ wins this. I think there's at least a 10% chance he does.
No, I don't think so.
Only way it happens.
Too early. Not the right guy.
No, I agree. Only way it happens is if Mia Yim or someone threatens to hurt Cody's mom.
You want to know honestly what I would do?
What's that?
Keep it going for a keep not this time. Keep the maybe for a year. I would literally have a guy who's never won the title before beat Cody for it.
Yeah, you should do that, but it's gonna be The Rock.
It should be, but like imagine we see Cody come through and conquer person after person after person. Still survive, still survive, still survive, still survive. And then he walks in and Braun Breaker beats his ass in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just snaps his ass in half. Like,
yeah, only issue there is they're on different shows.
Like, I know, but like you have a year, so you could do it in that amount of time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you literally make it like Superman Doomsday. It's literally like he's conquered everything, and this thing just walks in, like, beats the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Zach says AJ is losing because they mentioned AJ is undefeated in I Quit matches. I mean, just because they mentioned that doesn't mean that it's necessarily spoiling the result. I mean, that'd be like saying that for the 10 years before the streak ended that Undertaker was going to lose every year because they kept saying the Undertaker's undefeated at WrestleMania.
Zach, while you say these things, I want you to do a test. There, you can find them on like the Wayback Machine. Go back to the forums of like the IWC years and years ago. I went across one from 2008, and they were building to the Chris Jericho Shawn Michaels ladder match for the world title.
Yeah.
I mean, Shawn has to win. This is a ladder match. It's Shawn's match. Shawn's gonna lose. Shawn lost. Not yes, Shawn lost.
Yeah.
Great match. Also, if you guys have not seen that match, check out Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels in that ladder match for the world title. Have you seen that match? Yeah. With Chris and him doing the tug of war for the belt, which no one has done since then.
Yeah.
They have potty mouth. Come. And Cody's gonna dump him.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go.
I mean, this all ends with AJ Styles going to TNA. Because AJ's been so vague about what everyone talks about. The Last Honest Man, Chris Jericho, 08 to 09 was great, says Pierre. I wasn't watching around that time, but I've gone back and seen it because Jericho used to be my favorite.
No, it's incredible.
I've seen it. I remember reading about it in his book, too, when I read that.
AJ Styles. There's those great combinations by Styles.
The disaster kick is such an underrated move from Cody's arsenal. He just doesn't use it much anymore.
Yeah.
Because when he goes for the springboard, it's always for the Cody cutter.
Also, you know, I honestly, like, there are certain moves where I'm like, I don't want it to be a signature because someone could use it as a finisher.
Yeah.
And I feel like the disaster kick is one of those moves where I'm like, someone could really use that as a really cool finisher if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Like if you just add some flair to it.
Mm.
Like, I know this is probably very hard, but imagine someone who's very athletic, like a Ricochet, if they were able to jump from the apron into a springboard, and then then turn in midair and then nail the enziguri.
Yeah.
Like something like that, where you add like a bunch of flair to it, make it look like really devastating. Because don't you know, the more movement you do before you hit the move, the more it hurts.
Oh,
momentum. It's principle, Zander.
Oh yeah, it's basic science.
And now, I will say, this has been a very well worked match where it's like, just now, only now are they really bringing in the weapons.
Yeah. I honestly do not like the "We Want Tables" chant.
Yeah. Well, no, like, yeah, because it puts an expectation on the wrestlers where it's like, well, we weren't planning for that, and that really hadn't been introduced, and the finish should involve the stairs, because that's like...
I mean, there's a table set up outside the ring, unless one of them went through it that I don't remember.
No, that's fine, but like, I hate when they scream, "We want tables," and no one's ever brought out a table.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, clearly, like, how they've built the match and how they're working this psychology-wise and everything, the finish is going to be on the stairs.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, that's what you've built it to be, and that's what works, and so...
Yeah, I mean, like, and as a universe creator, I just don't like the chant either, because it's like, especially when people start doing it in the chat where they're like, "We want tables," like, bud, this match has been recorded for a week. If they're in a table coming out, then nothing I can do about it.
If this keeps up, nothing's going to hurt Cody Rhodes like the realization he's no longer undisputed WWE champion. No! Defiant in the face of adversity, Cody Rhodes refusing to relent.
I really don't know what to say to all of this. Like, I'm not a huge "I Quit" match person. Oh, AJ just took the ref's belt.
Yep.
That's a cool spot. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. The ref's pants better fall down or realize wearing like heart boxers.
No, taking the ref's belt or just taking your belt off?
Taking the ref's belt.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You see a million times where people have taken their belt and use it to whip someone.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You'll get it eventually, bud.
Just choke him with it.
And I got Bryan Danielson fired. What a dick taking a man's belt. I'm more impressed at how quickly he managed to do it. Oh, Cody's gonna pass out. Because pass out doesn't count in an I Quit match. Because if you remember the John Cena and Miro one in 2015, he knocked Cena out with his submission and then used water to wake him up to make him try and quit. Or the actually more recent example of the I Quit thing where you have to make them say I quit. The Jay and Roman Cell I Quit match, which didn't really need the cell. Jay choked Roman out using a strap. And then still lost because Roman didn't say I quit.
Don't cover him in prime.
That's just inhumane. Okay, it's just regular water.
Thank God. Covers him in prime.
So tonight we've got this. We've got Drew and Priest, which will obviously main event. We got the women's tag. No fucking way.
Oh, come on. Not the tags.
We got the tag team triple threat for the women's tag. We got Bayley and... Okay, it's a chain. It's handcuffs. Never mind. But anyway.
I'm so over thumbtacks.
Me too. John Moxley is who I blame for that.
Every time thumbtacks comes out now, I don't get excited anymore. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, now you've made it a garbage match. Like,
why does wrestling have the longest handcuffs imaginable?
Because they use foot handcuffs. When those are handcuffs meant for feet.
Cody's getting his ass kicked.
I know, because the one time I was detained by police,
they had to use foot cuffs on you, didn't they?
They had to use foot cuffs on my hands, yes. I asked if they washed them.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, you're putting them around the ankles, probably some drug addicts.
Do I want to know why you were detained? Do I know? Have we had this conversation before?
Yeah, we have.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's the table they tried to use earlier. Hey, slap him, Mama Rhodes! She just looks so pleased with herself. Oh, Cody got uncuffed. Oh no, he got his arms in front of him.
Come on. That's not how I would have done that.
You would have hit him in the head, wouldn't you?
No. You want to know what I would have done? I would have had like him slap and then AJ acts like he's about to hit her. And then Cody gets out of the ring, comes back with the chain, wraps it around AJ's throat. Now AJ's the one getting choked.
Oh, that would have been cool.
And then AJ, he's like, you want to fucking hit my mom?
A phenomenal forearm with a chain. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cody's plotting something. Oh, Cody hit the circle button.
Oh!
Nice. Cody hit the damn circle button on him.
He did the Zander strategy.
Hey,
Fucking yay!
I don't always throw weapons in the
You
matches.
always throw it. Here's the thing. I'm so used to hitting O to drop the weapon.
That you keep accidentally
I accidentally throw it. Yeah.
I've done it so many times. It's being. I was gonna say it looked like it was being set up for like Gallows or Anderson to yoink the key away from him.
I hope Gallows and Anderson don't get involved.
Yeah,
Oh, is he gonna handcuff himself to AJ?
probably. Glad people in chat are appreciating my circle button joke I made. I mean, you do that, you take away AJ's finisher. No, he's uncuffing himself now. He just wanted to keep that one cuff on to hit AJ in the face with the other one.
Now AJ's got the color.
Yeah. And we aren't even in the Netflix era yet. Oh, hit him in the throat. God, the Cody Cutter is just so damn cool.
Yeah, that's why I had to change what the Oz cutter was in AEW.
Yeah.
Have you seen like I chose like the UFO cutter
Ah,
and now I've called it Ultimate Oz cutter.
gotcha. Yeah, blood on both sides. Cody should just keep cross-rotating him until he quits. Just keep going around the ring in a big circle.
So, you want to legitimately like something I thought of like as a way to end an I Quit match?
What's that?
What if you were able to find the handcuffs and then handcuff someone in the corner to both sides of the rope like this,
Uh-huh.
and then just take a bat and just aim it towards their
Towards their dick?
yeah, and be like, want to quit, and then like you say, I quit, like.
Oh, Cody's saying, don't ask him yet. What is Cody about to do? Oh, he's gonna cuff AJ's top. Ray, he might do your thing. Man, what the hell? Man, why am I cuffed to the rope? Yeah, this is where Cody wins. I hope you're right, though. I hope Gallows and Anderson don't get involved.
To me, I'm like, okay, I'm at that point doing that, having them get involved, I'm like, that'd be kind of like,
Yeah, just...
it'd be a little bit too much. It'd be, it'd be gilding the lily, so to speak. It'd be a hat on a hat. It'd be like,
Screw you, man. I ain't going back to TNA just yet. I ain't ready to go fight Moose Fat TNA title.
I have the 10 file steps!
Cody, what are you doing? Yay!
AJ Styles and you're handcuffed and you're helpless and the man just threw steel stuff into the ring and you're watching this, start praying.
All right then.
Self-preservation for the challenger tonight.
We're about to get babyface still does the really evil thing moment.
No, Cody's going like, what have I become? What have I become?
Screaming down to me based on the question I asked him on the kickoff show yesterday. Can you get down and dirty when you need to? Cody Rhodes proved tonight that he could. Here is your winner.
Hell yeah, Cody. Cody's like, you don't. I was about to do my AJ Styles voice. I mean, it kind of works. They're both from Georgia. But anyway, Cody's like, you don't ever fuck with my mama. So, does that end the feud, or do we get a third Money in the Bank?
I hope not.
I feel like it's time to move on to something else. What that something else is, I'm not sure yet, but
I don't know. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, if this wasn't your feud ender, what is?
right.
Like, what else are you going to do? Like,
Yeah, I mean, how much further can you take?
like you literally had him throw a chair to him as he attempted to springboard, then fall back onto a table.
Pierre says if it's not AJ, it should be Andrade. I think, yeah, the Twitter champion, Andrade. I love Andrade. I'm just fucking around when I say that. I do think it's ridiculous that you have Andrade and he's the Twitter champion right now.
For the speed. But, like,
It's the Twitter championship. Let's be real. It's only on Twitter, so.
yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why it's not legit. I'd like it more if it was mixed in with the actual belts.
Yeah.
Maybe even have, like, a stipulation in there, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like, imagine if the speed title was only something you could defend so many times before you had to give up the belt. And then, like, if you defended the speed championship so many times, you'd get a WWE championship match. And
Yeah, that'd be really cool. However, that would also require Twitter to allow the belt to even exist in the main canon of WWE. Because according to Ricochet, Twitter pays so much for the belt because they, like, for the speed episodes, because they don't want any of it to be on the main WWE show. They want it to be exclusive to X or Twitter.
But no one watches it on X.
No. It's a 3-minute match, and even then, I always just click to the end to see who won. Which does make me no better than the people I criticize that come into our episodes 2 seconds after they're uploaded, click into the main event, and then comment about the main event.
Oh!
There's your Money in the Bank match. I don't know about you, Ray, but I've talked about this a lot on SmackDown watch-alongs. Solo's new look makes me take him so much more seriously. Are we about to get Tala Tonga? Is that about to happen?
Dude. Oh!
There we go.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Meanwhile, at the Hall of the Super Best Friends.
The pull of the bloodline vortex is getting stronger.
here's like one of the funny thing is one of the funny things you could take advantage of in this story.
What's up?
So when Tama led a group led the Bullet Club away from the Elite in 2018 during the Bullet Club Civil War in New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Cody tried going with Bullet Club instead of the Elite, and Tama rejected him and hit him with the cutter.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there's history there between them.
Zach says Legacy reunion. I don't think the third guy is going to be available. Just saying.
Wow, it really is like a band reunion. 2 members are there, but the other one ended up in prison. How many bands? How many bands have we all heard in this story?
Right.
Xander, come on. It's a classic tale.
Ray.
Come on. You know it. I know it. They know it.
The Bloodline Vortex takes no prisoners.
15 superstars and legends are heading to Fanatics Fest NYC this August at the Javits Center. Meet Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, WWE legend Hulk Hogan, WWE Hall of Famer The Wise Man Paul Heyman, and more.
The Wise Man, Paul
The
Heyman.
Wise Man. The Scott the Wise Man. Hello all. Paul here.
Hey all, Scott here. I love Scott the Waz. I haven't watched him forever. I need to get back to watching him, but
He's not done much lately.
he takes a break a lot.
He does. Pierre says, honestly, Ray isn't wrong about the band thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm just saying you're a little out of line. Also, we are almost an hour into the show. Only one match. Oh, God, is it going to be like fucking Elimination Chamber again?
What do you mean?
Where Elimination Chamber started at 3 a.m. There were 5 matches, and the stream wasn't over until almost 8:30.
Honestly, I wouldn't think so. Because I feel like the reason Elimination Chamber was so long is because Saudi Arabia had certain like expectations.
It was
like,
Australia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay.
Elimination. It was in the Chamber was in Saudi 2 years ago in 2022.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Randy was staring at the belt as well when I was up there with Cody.
I mean, there's definitely a story there. I mean, that was the first story I told. I was like,
Yeah. But literally, it was our first big WrestleMania for Cody.
yeah. And I was sitting here like, it's going to be Cody and Randy. And then and then I was like, let's keep it going after he wins the title. And you're like, I don't think it can go that long because Cody beats him.
Yeah.
I was like, trust me, they haven't a Pete.
And then we did it one more time. It was so funny to me.
But I would actually argue for their rematch at the pay-per-view, they did still have the heat for their world
yeah,
title
they
for
did.
the match.
I agree. And adding the stipulation of if Randy loses, he leaves SmackDown. Smart.
Yeah.
But like, I just remember when we brought Randy back and he took out Theory. I put a post in. Everyone asked me when Cody lost the world title. So what's next for Cody, Xander? I'm like, I don't know. I want to watch on Friday and find out. And then I posted that Randy was officially signed to SmackDown. So I was like, that's what's next for Cody. Xander's gonna do Cody and Randy. Let's go. I was like, bro, I did that a year ago. We have a video package about Jey Uso. We're getting a Jey Uso video package. Solo Money in the Bank. Randy at SummerSlam. Have Randy then snap after the match and run the SmackDown over. Yeah, I think that's the move. Solo Money in the Bank. Orton at SummerSlam, then you run Cody and Orton for a while.
Yeah.
Because Rock's injured. He's not going to be at SummerSlam. He injured himself on a movie set.
God, you pull your groin piston in a bottle? What?
You. Zach says, I'm excited for the reverse battle royal at Slam everything. Yeah, I'm excited to figure out how to pull it off.
I like how a man who is 6 hours late to a film set is really concerned about saving time by pissing in a bottle.
Yeah. Jimmy probably returns at Money in the Bank. Depending on how long his injury keeps him out for, yeah. Very probable. Very probable. I found it really funny, like, how the, with WrestleMania coming to LA, or not LA, to Vegas in 2025, the amount of, like, AEW guys I saw, like, people on Twitter who only like AEW, they were like, this is a targeted attack on AEW. They're going to AEW's turf.
Fucking Las Vegas! It's everyone's turf!
Yeah.
Everyone fucking runs in Vegas.
Just what I remember most specifically was someone replied to Triple H.
TNA ran in Vegas last month.
Yeah. But what someone, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go do your thing, now is probably the match to do it.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go, like, I promise Sander we're gonna grill out tonight because we're two men who need to be men, cook with fire.
Yeah, to give you guys an idea of what I was talking about there. Someone I follow, like that's a mutual follower of mine on Twitter, I had to mute them after this, replied to Triple H with an announcement saying, oh, what a coincidence that you're running a show in Vegas the month before AEW's big one, you fucking con man. Like, how about you just leave the complaining and the Twitter rants to Tony Khan? I think that Alba and Isla could win this. I don't think it's impossible. That being said, I do think it's important to note, we book Alba Fire way better.
I also really like Isla Dawn.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're together now, it's 11 Universe.
Yeah.
But, like... But I just think we book Alba Fire way better. She's a legitimate main eventer in Less 11 Universe.
Isla Dawn is from right here in Scotland's largest city. And tonight they look to bring tag team gold home. In my opinion, the key for these two women the noise. You have to drown out the crowd and not pay attention, even though they're on your side.
Oh, my back.
You can't let your heart start beating too fast. Because what you do know, when you're excited before a match, it can burn you out. It can take your win. No doubt about it. You can be exhausted by the time the bell rings for one. Isla Dawn and Alba fighting to a man.
Man, I gotta be real with everybody. I think the Death Rebel theme I hate most is Shayna Baszler's. Because it is just the most generic track possible.
Yeah.
And she had such a good theme before.
This duo on a big old four-way tag team matchup to earn a tag title opportunity. When that happened a couple of weeks ago, Fire and Dawn ruined it.
Like, the music that Shayna Baszler comes out to, and has been coming out to for a couple of years now, this music just sounds like what I would see on the character creation menu of an action game. And that's not in a good way.
Oh, I cannot wait to play Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh man, I'm gonna go download it right now. I don't even know where my phone is, but it's bit. Have I just not looked at my phone this whole stream? Am I doing that well? I might be. Yeah, shit. I don't even know where my phone is right now. That's like the third or fourth time I've lost it in the time I've been here. And for reference to everyone, I've only been here for about 4 hours. Because we got back here at about 11. They've done a really good job presenting Jade Cargill since she got to do it.
Oh, they have.
I think putting her in the tag team with Bianca was the right move as well. Because it puts Bianca into a situation where she's not in the main event all the time. And it gives Jade someone to work with that is, like, really good. While Jade is still kind of green right now.
And
She's getting a lot better.
if you want to, someone actually brought this up. You want to know who they did, like, someone brought up, it's Triple H basing this off of something that was done in Crockett Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Crockett Promotions during, like, early ECW, or not, WCW, NWA,
Yeah.
when Lex Luger first became a wrestler, he was really green.
Yeah.
So they put him in a tag team with Barry Windham and then Sting, because they were super over and already established baby faces. And then Luger kind of got to catch up with them by being in a tag team.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing with Jay and Bianca, where they're like, yeah, let's put
Yeah, I
them.
think so too.
Yeah. They're essentially, And you can already clearly see the tension, like the slow tension brewing between Jade and Bianca.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is a
Go
really
find your phone.
This is a really niche reference. Me losing my phone again reminds me. So I've been doing a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon. This isn't launching into another Lonely Island cover. I've been actually doing a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon the last couple weeks at my house. And I just think of the clip in At World's End when Jack is seeing the hallucinations while he's in the Brig of the Dutchman.
Yeah.
And as he leaves, all his hallucinations are like, go get him, Jack. But then the hallucination Jack that's like a Dutchman crew member goes, nobody move! I've dropped my brain. Nobody move! I've lost my phone for the 3rd time today. Found it. It was behind my laptop. I swear, are you fucking kidding me?
What?
So, motherfucker. I'm swinging back by my hometown when I leave here tomorrow.
Why?
So I came, for reference, everybody, I came out of town. I left my house to go back to my hometown last night because my car tag expired yesterday.
Yeah.
And it wasn't there. Guess what arrived an hour after I left today?
Damn.
Which means I've got to go another hour back.
Which, honestly, man, if we just left later on in the morning because the show was happening later on anyway, you could have just picked it up.
Sure could have. That's what my grandmother said. She would just UPS overnight it to me if she needed to, but I'm very annoyed right now by that fact. It just means that if we'd known, it's alright. We got a little bit of WrestleMania done this morning, so we got that going for us. We're gonna work on it more a little bit later, so.
Fire debuted in 2009 here in Scotland, the 3-time ICW Women's Championship. Worked your way up the ranks. NXT UK and then beat NXT now.
I will say, I do find it a little odd how, like, Alba Fire was, or Kaylee Ray when she first got to WWE. She was such a big deal in NXT UK and everything, and then just she's not done much on the main roster.
I mean, that's kind of... It happens now.
Yeah, Zach says he liked this week's LSWF episode, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. It'll be ARW this Thursday to return another ARW episode. Just kind of going in order right now. LSWF, then ARW, then LAW. Gives me a few weeks between episodes. Gives me time to plan things. I like Jade's attire tonight.
Yeah.
Jade's always got it like on point with her attire though, which is crazy seeing as the airport lost her luggage yesterday when she got to Scotland.
I mean, but WWE has the whole ass. They have a seamstress team on hand.
Yeah, I think they found her gear is what it was.
Yeah. No, but like there have been multiple times before because WWE have tailors like in the building for every show.
Yeah.
Scene, fire onto her shoulders. Zoe Starr! Oh,
My assumption is that Jade and Bianca are going to retain. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like the Cody and AJ thing. I feel like there's just that slight chance that we see a title.
That little smidgen of doubt.
Not that like Shayna and Zoe win, but you know.
I know, but like it's a triple threat. Like it's a situation where they can lose the titles without looking bad. So,
Yeah. And if anyone's going to win the titles from them, it's going to be the Scottish in Scotland, you know.
Yeah.
All right, have fun.
I'm braving the wild, children.
You've got this, Ray. I'll be here. I'll take care of the chat. It's all right, everybody. Ray may be going for now, but I will be here. Should Randy turn on Cody ahead of SummerSlam? No, I say you do the first to get multiple matches out of Randy and Cody. You have it be face versus face for the first one, then face versus heel for the second.
the other two teams to try to regroup here and figure out what do you do to take up the dominant champ.
Shayna scares me chance. Shayna and Alba teaming up. Trying to think, do they have any history in LS11? Not really. Alba Fire just a few days away from going to WrestleMania to challenge for the WWE Women's Championship in LS11 Universe. I do really hope you all enjoyed SmackDown last night, by the way, because I was really proud of the episode. I didn't see too many people in chat, but I was very proud of the episode with everything that happened. I especially was really happy with the main event segment and how well that went over. With I will admit, originally there were supposed to be a lot more people in the main event segment. It wasn't just going to be Shane Hayes, Steve Macklin, and Wesley Blake. Originally, a couple others like Joseph Connors was penciled in to show up, and AOP were going to be there and stuff like that. But I decided 3 was enough. That says Chad's not going anywhere. I didn't think he would. Back to the Shayna scares me chance. Shane Hayes is still the worst. Man, I was so proud of that line. I admit I was I accidentally forgot to edit it. It was supposed to bleep out when he said when he dropped the F-bomb. But what happened, so just the line of you are just the fucking worst from Rollins was very funny for me. Only for Rollins to then just get his shit rocked. I will admit, it does feel weird to see Seth laid out at the end of SmackDown. Because, he's been just the dominant IC champion for a year and some change now. And to see someone get the better of him is really weird. So does that mean Chad's winning? I don't think it necessarily means it. I think he was going to win one way or the other. I don't think him re-signing means he's winning. I think it's just he was going to win and he was going to re-sign anyway. But yeah, I'm very happy with how that main event turned out. I'm also very happy with the Rollins and Frazier WrestleMania match. I'm excited to commentate that because I'm really, really happy with the result there. It's possibly my favorite match of the show. Possibly. I don't know. I gotta see all those matches again because this year's WrestleMania in ring wise is by far the best one we've had. Like I said, I don't think Alba Fire wins, but I'd be happy if she and Isla Dawn did become champions. Alba Fire is just really great. I really like Alba. Always have. I'm still trying to think. I mean, there's a distinct possibility. Joe Hendry could show up tonight. So are you telling a story that a champion holding a title so long that his body is giving away? No. No, I was not. He was laid out because it was 3-on-1, not because his body's giving out. If Nathan Frazier beats him, there's no excuses. Like, we're not telling the story that Seth's body is betraying him, because if and when Seth loses the IC title, there's no excuses. He lost. That's all there is to it. When he loses the title, it's going to be because the better man wins. Simple as that. Not saying that'll be Nathan Frazier. Not saying it'll be the guy after Nathan Frazier. I'm just saying that we're not telling the story that Seth's body is failing because he's been champion so long. Because the guy is literally taking weeks off at a time. That's not how the story's being told. Why? I'm not doing this. It was 3-on-1. He got beat down 3-on-1. There was no luck involved. He got his ass kicked. That's what happened. There's the Jade Cargill hot tag. Jesus! Wiped out on the springboard. Does Otis turn on Chad denies the real question? I think he attempts to. And I think it ends up inadvertently helping Chad. I think we get something kind of similar to what we got last month at King and Queen of the Ring. But he's going to accidentally hit Sammy when he's trying to hit Chad this time. This guy got stitches out. Well, that's good.
Trying to fight back into this. Nizzle with a carry through the clutch. That's one of many championships. Cargill back to her feet, now collapsing down to a knee. How many times in this short career Jade Cargill has been in this kind of hole by a promise who's never been applied by an expert like Shayna Baszler.
Getting stitches out is always good, but... Oh god, Bianca's going to do the 450, isn't she? God, it was her knee that got Shayna on the way down, too. Yeah, this is where Jade and Bianca win. Yeah, because they've started using the DDT German as their finisher, too. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god, they actually did! Alba actually won! Shit! Alright then. That does lower my hope for Drew for the night, I will admit it. Shit, man, I was not expecting that. Love to see it, though. We love to see it. Does that mean Drew's losing? I don't think it necessarily means he's losing. It does lower my hopes that he wins, though.
He's right to her spine.
That was a really fun matchup. Didn't overstay its welcome, which we love to see on a show where the opener went for the better part of an hour. Hope we got a decent reign out of the Unholy Union. Oh, that's just sweet. Hold on. Weird. Ray's neighborhood's weird. Okay. Well, this was going to be a throwaway defense. Hoodie Punk will definitely show up in the main event. 2 months with stitches. Been there, done that. It's not fun. I had that when I had my surgery a couple years ago. Which unfortunately looks like I might have to get the surgery redone. I won't go into detail on what it was though, because it was not fun. Alba and Isla are quite literally getting their flowers. We love to see it.
The WWE Women's Tag Team titles was overtaken by the Scots tonight.
I'll have to let Ray know that they won when he gets back. It shouldn't take him long, I don't imagine. All right, cool. 3 more matches. Obviously, it's either Bailey and Piper up next, or it is still in a heavy-duty knee brace. Well, that sucks. But it's either Bailey and Piper up next, or it is Sammy and Chad. I'm gonna guess it's Sammy and Chad up next. That's my guess. Like I said.
It was us against the world. It just became unsustainable. WWE legends. New episode tomorrow at 8.
But yeah, Ray and I've gotten a decent little bit of WrestleMania done as of today. We're going to keep working on it after this stream. We're going to eat dinner, and then we're going to work on it a little more tonight. We have done 3 matches so far. We have commentated the first 3 matches of WrestleMania. Next thing that we get to commentate is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Maybe Sammy wins. Maybe Sammy wins this game match rematch. What? All right, Gable and Sammy's next. I think tonight's the night we get the Creeds joining up with Gable. Really do. Strap match rematch. That doesn't really make sense to me for that feud. Doesn't really warrant a strap match, if you ask me. But Raw will still come out tomorrow for members. I don't know what time it'll come out tomorrow. I will work on getting it out tomorrow, though. I've got it. I've got it all recorded. I've just got to edit it and upload it. I will try and do that tonight. I'll do my best, but we're going to be moving my computer into Ray's room to do Mania commentary for the rest of the night after this. And I do not get any kind of... Like, I just get absolutely no Wi-Fi signal in Ray's room, which is weird, because it is 20 feet that way. It is closer to the router than out here. I don't know what the deal is, but it's just a weird thing. Yeah. I will do my best to get everything out early access for everybody that is members these next couple days. I can't guarantee it'll be on time. Because, like, NXT is not coming out until, like, Monday night. So. Because I don't even have NXT recorded yet. And I'm not going to get to record it until Monday after work.
I have decided it has gone on long enough.
I'm also realizing you guys are probably hearing the TV just about perfectly, so I'm going to bump it down just a little. I thought PCO versus Swan was going to be a terrible match, but it was decent. Well, both guys are decent wrestlers. I'm not really shocked. I didn't see that full match because I was... I didn't see that full match because I was with my grandparents, seeing them for the first time in a little while, but I saw it wasn't bad. I know they're doing this PCO and Stephen Leonard thing.
You keep putting up with Chad Gable after everything he puts you. You can't be talented. Bonus for Sammy Zayn base.
Go. I mean, Gable definitely wins this. That's all I know. I don't think we get the Otis turn tonight. But if we do... Oh, thank God! They cut the shoosh out of the start of his theme. Oh, that makes me so happy that they cut that shit out of his theme. Gable's shoosh thing is my least favorite thing about him, so I'm glad that's gone. And if you want to know why it was my least favorite thing about him, the LS11 LSWF channel of the Discord server was just the worst. Like, I'd be trying to make an announcement about LSWF, and I get hit with 9 of those from people who were trying to play heels in the server. It's like, just let me make a fucking announcement.
Chad Gable's a competitor, and that eats at him. Chad Gable is more than a competitor. Chad Gable has what it takes to make it to the United States Olympic team. We're talking about one of the toughest, incredible athletes in the WWE. Had it not been for Gable constantly dragging around dead weight, Chad Gable would have probably been champion 2 or 3 times over.
No Tozawa tonight. He's been Sammy's best IC title run. Oh, by freaking far, man. He's a 4-time Intercontinental Champion now. His first run with the belt, like, he didn't even get to hold it that long because of the pandemic. And then, oh my God, they got a live audio meter in the arena. They got a decibel counter. But Then his second one when he came back in the Thunderdome, it wasn't bad. When he won it like at or Clash of Champions 2020, it wasn't bad. But like he only held it for he won it in September, October, November, December. Held it for 3 months, did fuck all with it, and then lost to Big E on Christmas, and then like he got it one more time in early 2022, just kind of randomly, and he only held it for like 2 weeks because of Johnny Knoxville. So this run has been a lot better. Once Triple H got Sammy, we've been getting NXT Sammy. Oh yeah, this run for Sammy has been fantastic. Give Joaquin Wilde told to prepare. You will prepare. The massacre is coming. Wyatt 6 are going to attack Sami Zayn tomorrow, I think. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Let's see. Give Joaquin Wilde a singles push. I mean, we'll see what happens. I got a lot of people on my roster, man. Also, Flash Fury will return Monday. I don't have any episodes of it edited right now, and I won't be able to edit any until Monday. I'm hoping Ray and I can at least get through night 1 of WrestleMania today, and then do night 2 tomorrow, so we can get home at a decent time. We've still got the Money in the Bank ladder match. We've still got Logan Paul, Tommaso Ciampa. We still got Randy Orton, Carmelo Hayes, Alba and Jade, and then Reigns and Cross. Or again, I'm getting there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got 6 more matches that Ray and I have to commentate for night 1. I think we'll be able to do that today. I do appreciate that Ray went and did this during the stream. Like, I know people are probably not too happy that Ray's not on the stream right now, but I appreciate he did this during the stream so it's not cutting into our time after the stream to record. But yeah, WrestleMania, the whole card is almost completely announced at this point. At this point, all that's left for me to be able to announce is the last people in the Money in the Bank ladder matches, and that's it. And the Speed Championship match with the Flash Fury. When do we know what matches are what night? Well, I mean, I just read out what all ones are night 1. But I guess I'll try and remember to post a graphic about which ones are which night when all the matches are announced, mainly. Also, the way they were doing the Sami Zayn chant makes me think of the Adam Pachi from Cultaholic. Keith, Randall, Randall, Keith. Na 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 na. I didn't hear my. I didn't hear my finish was asking. My fiance was asking me what I want for lunch. I'll post a graphic about it later. Not today, but like next week when the final qualifiers have gone down. I mean, obviously, night 1 is main evented by Gargano and Gunther. Night 2 is main evented by Punk and Dominic. Let's see, we got any news on what that QR code was? Yeah, we do. The QR code went to a bunch of drawings. Now I wonder if he is me or if that's what he wants me to think. Remember who you are. Let me open this another tab so I can get a better zoom in on it. When the circle When the circle was broken, they were let loose, no direction, lost and confused. But I found them. They are safe now. They are free. They are real. Remember who you are. And then there's some drawings. Misdiagnosed. Interesting. Do you see Drew getting salty if Joe Hendry comes in because of their indie feud? No, I see them being friends if Joe Hendry comes in because Drew literally in interviews has been talking about how much he likes Joe Hendry and how proud he is of him. I love it when Sammy does that, the split leg backflip off the ropes. Oh my god, there's an Adam Pacitti sign in the crowd. I just saw that. Someone's just holding up a random picture of Adam Pacitti. And some little kid. Okay, so Corey and Barrett are both playing heel on commentary.
He can be something by himself. Goofy Gable was the guy who said, "Shoots, there's nothing goofy about this version."
I'm glad that Goofy Gable is gone, personally. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah. I'm glad that Gable is done with all the shoosh and thank you stuff, because that was annoying in the worst ways. Even when he turned face, I didn't like it. God, it's crazy to think that we are 2 weeks away from LS11 WrestleMania. Like, this time, 2 weeks from now, we'll be finishing up WrestleMania Night 1, probably. It starts at noon, it'll probably be wrapping around now. We'll either see Gunther squash Gargano's dreams again, or you'll see Johnny Gargano become the first person to hold both the WWE and World Heavyweight titles in the main universe. Not talking about, like, the retro stuff. Because if retro stuff counted, then we got Cena and Orton in there, too. And who else? I swear there's someone else that we've had hold both in the retro. Edge. Right? Have we shown Edge with the World Heavyweight title? Yeah, we have.
So conflicted. Recent weeks. Speculation. How many conversations have you had with number, actually?
Well, I'm talking retro, Zach. I'm not counting retro, is what I said. Because if we count retro, I'm talking people that we've seen from season 1 onward since season 1 win both versions of the belt.
Translate that for us, man. The Tonga, I can tell you the original version. This version is twisted Scottish.
Gunther 3 is going to be a war. Oh, man, it is so fun. And I am so excited for you guys to see Gunther's WrestleMania entrance. I am so proud of it. I think it's such a badass entrance. Almost everybody gets special attires at WrestleMania, just so you guys know. Like, I did my best to get everyone a unique attire for WrestleMania. Like, the only people that don't have special attires that I can be able to think of are like the tag matches, because that'd be a lot of special attires. So like the tag matches don't have special attires. John Cena obviously doesn't have a special attire. It's John Cena; he wears the same thing all the time. Let's see. And most of the Money in the Bank participants don't get special attires because, again, 8 attires.
Stay focused because when I need you, you gotta be ready. This has nothing to do with Smitty.
But yeah, I mean, Money in the Bank's ladder, the Money in the Bank ladder matches are going to be fun as well. I mean, you got all but one person on either side at this point. Well, no, there's still one more man to qualify on Raw, and then one more woman on each side. But it's going to be fun either way.
Durability is great, but he's fighting one-handed now. Chad Gable knows all about destroying a man who has a weakness.
Is Ray coming back in? Their car vaguely close by. Yeah, Ray's back. I think, unless that's Ray's dad. No, that's Ray. Alright, cool. Who's the last men's qualifier? Baron Corbin and Dexter Lumis, and I quite literally make the joke during the match. Really? This is all we got? Because quite honestly, it's just kind of the case. Like, everyone else is in matches. Wyatt 6 versus Imperium is interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of how it came to be, you know? But it'll be fun. Oh, nice. That dropkick was cool. I'm still nervous about what Jimmy and Fatu have planned to take over NXT. Time will tell. But yeah, the final women's Money in the Bank qualifier actually just kicks off Raw. As soon as the intro ends, the match begins. Like, everyone will already be in the ring. And it's an 8-woman battle royal. The final SmackDown women's qualifier, I don't know if I've got an announcement about who's in that one yet. I don't think I've got SmackDown written yet, do I? Hold on. Let me look. Let me double check here. Yeah, I have it written. I'm just making shit up. The final SmackDown Women's qualifier is going to be Isla Dawn versus Piper Niven. Listen, names for the last man's qualifier. I got no one left, man. Because also on Raw, Grayson Waller, Jey Uso, and Bronson Reed are going to have a U.S. title #1 contenders match. So none of them could be in the qualifier. Raw's roster is a little more thin than I thought it was. It's not even that the roster is thin, it's just that there's everyone else is pretty much on the card. Everyone else is just pretty much on the card at this point. WrestleMania is going to get almost everyone on the roster involved from Raw and SmackDown. Because there's also the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on night 2, and the Women's Battle Royal on night 1 on the kickoff shows. Winners will get title matches on Raw or SmackDown that week, depending on what show they're drafted to. Guys, I think we're seeing Perk Gable tonight. I think I even put it over in the match between Corbin and Lumis. Like, yeah, these are the only guys left that don't have a path to WrestleMania. Because, like, everyone else on the Raw roster, like, let me look. Let me look at everyone that's on the Raw roster on the internal list. AJ Styles fighting John Cena. Bobby Lashley in the match already. Finn Balor fighting Damian Priest. Gunther in the main event. Owens in the match. Gargano fighting Gunther. LA Knight fighting The Rock. Strowman in the tag title match. Bronson Reed going after the U.S. title. Chad Gable already in the match. Damian Priest fighting Finn Balor. Dexter Lumis in the qualifying match. Dijak fighting Miz. Waller already had his shot. Jey Uso in the U.S. qualifier. Miz fighting Dijak. Pete Dunne, U.S. champion. R-Truth. It's R-Truth. And then everyone else is tag team guys. I'm really excited for what I got planned for Season 6 now. I think you guys are going to love Season 6. Season 5, for me, has probably been my favorite season so far. I have just had a great time with it. I think Season 6, we're entering another level. With Ray taking over SmackDown, me having a little more time to just do Raw and stuff on my own. Some big stuff is coming.
He is here! He has arrived!
I like how that you walked in right there and said, yeah, some big stuff's coming. Oh yeah, Alba and Isla won, by the way.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you know that roast I made last time of year with the tacos?
Vaguely.
I'm gonna make that again, but I'm gonna do it on the grill with like smoked cherry wood.
Nice.
The grill daddy is here, people.
Oh yeah, I want to tell a story real quick, and Ray can corroborate. He was there. So I had to pick up Ray this morning. He just happened to be in the same town as me. And
For a funeral, guys.
yeah, well, I wasn't gonna get into the reason why. Ray and I just happened to be at the same. Ray and I, who normally live about 100 miles apart, happened to both be in the same town at the same time this morning. And Ray's ride back home was gonna not get in here until like what, 2 almost.
Well, she was like trying not to like well. So I told so I'm gonna have car issues and so the funny thing is this turned into a whole deal with my ride, who was my sister, because she's like, you can't just do this, you can't just do that. I'm like, bro, this is why I asked you a week ago, could you give me a ride? And you said yes.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, anyway, so Ray just happened to be in the same town as me and didn't really have a reliable way back. So we were just like, Ray was just like, you want to just pick me up? I was like, I don't care, you're on my way. We had to go by my mother and father-in-law's house to pick up a recliner and a rug for my wife that she wanted. And we are leaving, and my father-in-law, who I adore, by the way, I fucking love my father. He is just cool. He's just such a cool guy. He comes, he's like, wait, one more thing. Goes back in his house and brings out just a sack of potatoes and goes, here's some potatoes. And I'm like, did my wife ask for these? And so I send my wife a text. I'm like, hey, honey, why did your dad just hand me a bag of potatoes? She goes, I don't know. Did you ask him? No, I assumed you wanted them. Yeah, the Raw brand is kind of thin in LS11 right now, Pierre. I never caught that. Like, both brands are a little thin. The roster for having such star power is also really thin, all things considered.
But to be here's my whole thing. Like, to be fair though, like I'd argue yes, for how stacked the roster is, there's not a lot of them. I'm like, okay, that's just called having a good roster though.
That's true. Nobody just feels like they're just there.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of the thing, we're used to these massive rosters because WWE has so many people who are just there.
Yeah.
Or they did with McMahon because Vince just liked to, just basically throw toys in the box, and
it's what Tony does now.
Yeah.
The exact same thing.
And Triple H, I imagine Triple H is a lot more he doesn't keep you unless he's got stuff for you to be doing.
There is still good in you, Maxine. I believe in you. Gable's such a dick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I know what's about to happen. Sammy's about to accidentally kick Maxine. I was really worried that Maxine was going to get kicked in the face more than anything.
She said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Get him, Otis! I mean, Gable's winning, I imagine.
I mean, it's time.
It is. Apparently, he's re-signed, is what I've heard.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I didn't hear. I only heard it.
It was. I think Fightful picked it up. He did resign.
I mean, I wasn't shocked.
Yeah.
I would have been more shocked if he left.
I mean, but like, you know, it's not. You know, like, I won't be surprised if we hear about like a lot of people's contracts and their negotiations.
Oh yeah.
Just because like what AEW does have is like it gives people who in WWE a bargaining chip
It
with
does.
like I'll just go AEW then.
And that's why I want AEW to succeed.
Yeah, which AEW, like, here's the thing. When you look, like, they're like, look at how much money this thing has lost. Like, when you look, dude, at the money the Khan's family has
Mm-hmm.
compared to the amount of money AEW has lost,
Yeah.
it's a drop in the bucket. So I think AEW will probably continue to exist for as long as Tony Khan, for as long as Shad Khan wants to keep funding it, because Tony Khan, he's never going to get tired of running it.
Yeah.
And I don't think Tony Khan really cares about losing them. Oh shit!
Oh shit, indeed. Oh, Perk Gablestein in the crowd. Pierre makes a good point. If Gable re-signed during his Shorty G run, was he really ever gonna leave?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Maxine. Oh, good guy, Otis. Good man, Otis. Oh, there's the Haluva kick. Oh, damn.
I mean, I get it then.
It furthers the story.
Yeah, like no, like really when he hit Maxine, I was like, okay, Sammy's probably gonna retain.
Yeah. I think when Gable wins it, it'll be because of the Creeds joining him.
Well, also, I don't think like, I think Triple H is wise to be like, okay, let's not combine too many story beats.
Yeah.
Like Chad accidentally hitting Maxine and Otis choosing to pick up Maxine instead of helping Gable.
Yeah.
That's enough of a moment already.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And like to further the story along without Gable having to win the title. I mean, I would like to see maybe Sammy feud with someone else for a bit.
I mean, we could see Braun Breaker going after him. This could just spin off into something different for Gable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like but see, like you want to know, like, really honestly, what would be perfect right now for this? Like,
What's that?
if the Speed Championship was allowed to play in WWE programming,
Yeah.
Gable just being like this perk Gable, like badass, beating everyone in under 5 minutes, that'd be perfect for him.
Yeah.
If Twitter wasn't an asshole.
I don't think about who it's run by, so.
Chad Gable did not get the job done in the big run again. He tried everything. He tried to utilize the alpha timing.
Yeah, Perk Gable would be fun, as Peter said. But yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, with his character, you could
Yeah,
angle it in a way where it fits it very well.
yeah, I agree. That's what I was agreeing with.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, 2 matches left.
Did I miss the match, by the way?
The women's tag.
Well, okay, but I saw the beginning of that. Like,
No, it's a 5-match show. Because that's how we roll in the Paul Levesque era.
Okay, but we're not even 2 match. Okay, so how long is Damien and Drew gonna go? Because, like, honestly, like, I'm like, I expected Cody and AJ to be the match that took up the most time on the show.
It took almost an hour.
Yeah.
Show started at 2. That match didn't end until almost 3.
Yeah.
But Piper and Bailey's next, and then it's the main event.
Mm.
JD says, "Okay, so idea on how to preserve this." I mean, there's nothing really to preserve. I think it's good so far.
Yeah.
What if Otis beats Sammy for the belt? No, Otis is better as a face. I don't want serious heel Otis. Then Gable forces Otis to give it to him. I've never liked the idea of forcing someone giving up a belt because the person above them, like because the leader of their group is like, "Nope, you're gonna give me that belt." I've never liked that. It's like when Buddy Murphy won the U.S. title in 2011, and people were like, "Oh, he needs to vacate that to Seth tomorrow." No, he doesn't. I just don't really have any interest with that idea. So what does Sammy do? Because then you can't have him fight Gable again. Unless Gable and Sammy attack Sammy repeatedly until Sammy accepts. I mean, Braun Breaker. That's who's next for Sammy.
Probably.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm taking this photo. Someone asked for a photo of my tattoo for some reason.
We have all of Scotland right now. But he says all of Scotland, he means all of Scotland. And there is no way he will let every one of them down. You know, I think we'll be keeping these for a while. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again.
I do hope that Alba and Isla get a decent run with the belts.
Me too.
Tag team champions. It could happen again in our next matchup because the WWE Women's Championship is on the line. They're Bailey defending against this woman from Scotland.
Unless Braun's in the Money in the Bank match, I'll also throw out Dijak. That'd be fun. I'd be happy to see Dijak do some stuff.
Trenches and putting Scottish wrestling on.
Dangerous today long.
So was I reply that Chris taught me? Rhythm will be what you. That's what I'm gonna do today. And that's all we're gonna do today.
Well, the ever clever Bailey has like to retain the WWE Women's Championship against the Scottish Piper Niven.
All right, how is Let's see how Twitter. Let's see. Is there a Joe Hendry update? I misspelled Joe Hendry. Do we have any? Has anyone seen Joe Hendry lately? That's all I'm asking.
This championship represents more than just being the best. This represents the most talented locker room I've ever been a part of. You guys have everything on my vision, and I thank you so much.
Well, yeah, Zach. I know he was at TNA last night. I watched the show. I saw him there. That's why I was saying, has anyone seen him today?
Something the rest of the roster wants. WWE Women's Championship.
I mean, it's feasibly possible that Joe Hendry could get on a plane from Chicago to Scotland, but I don't think we're gonna see him today. As much as I think if we see him in WWE, it's gonna be Tuesday on that Battle Royal, which I will be doing a special watch along.
Of course.
So as much respect as I have for you, Piper, I'm gonna have some damn fun.
So Gable's gonna beat the shit out of Otis on Monday, isn't he? I think Gable's gonna have the Creeds beat the shit out of Otis.
Chocolate gelato ice cream.
Thank you. I was gonna ask you if you picked me up something chocolatey,
Yeah,
but I forgot.
this is very chocolate.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take care of something for my wife real quick while Ray is getting in the kitchen. All right. Cool. Piper Niven obviously not going to win this one, but I'm really excited for her. I love Piper Niven. I think she's great.
I got tired of patiently waiting, and I started kicking down doors. And unfortunately, nobody told Bailey.
This crowd is being so quiet for Piper. I'm so upset about that.
Honestly, it's kind of sad, but like, honestly, I feel like it go over better in like a British show. Because while she is from Scotland, a lot of her indie work was in Britain, like the more English area.
Yeah. Pierce says, think Chelsea may actually cost Piper. I hope not, because I really enjoy their team.
I mean, I could see, but I could honestly see Piper. They want her to be a singles act, and Chelsea Green's obviously a singles act.
Oh, yeah, Piper's not winning. She's not.
No, they're both clear. They both clearly could be something as singles that you really couldn't give them tag team.
Yeah. Oh, right. The Post Malone and Friends pack comes to 2K24 in a couple weeks. How could we ever forget the Post Malone and Friends pack?
That's one of my favorite things. Like, have you ever seen the back of like WrestleMania 13? The cover for that show?
No.
It's on the DVD. It literally says Ahmed Johnson and Friends. Which I'm like, that's the weirdest TV show that ever exists.
Ahmed Johnson, Tori Wilson, Buff Bagwell, Robert Gibson, Dave Taylor, and your father's hose. What happened to that wrestler? Chelsea Green's very good at maximizing wins. Oh, yeah. I hate to say it, Bailey's run with the belt since Mania has not been anything to write home about. What?
I'm gonna make some people mad with this stuff.
Oh boy.
You're gonna agree with me though.
Okay.
So, I heard some comments in the lines that, oh yeah, Bailey's reign doesn't even feel like anything when we got the Liv Morgan story going on. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, at least I perceive them as relatively the same level. Cause,
They are both the same level of uninteresting to me at the moment.
Because, like, okay, like, Liv Morgan, I know so many of you people love her. Liv Morgan looks like a child.
Nah,
Like, she looks like a kid.
yeah.
At least Bailey is a woman with an athletic build. So, like, you could see her kicking someone's ass.
Yeah, Liv just, it's the mannerisms of a child, and that very much makes me go, like, I feel very uncomfortable watching you do this.
I mean, they're cheering for her now.
There we go. Money in the Bank's next month.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the person who wins the women's briefcase has got to either be Chelsea or Tiffany.
Mm.
It's got to be one of them. I will say, and I don't know how you're going to feel about this, Ray. I think Bailey drops that belt to Nia at SummerSlam.
Ooh.
I think that's who's winning it from Bailey. I'm not 100% certain that Gunther's going to win the WWE World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. But I think Nia is going to beat Bailey.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, because The Rock's injured, I really think it should just be given to Cody.
Yeah.
It's right there. And they are in the exact right place to do it.
Zach asks why they can't release the two actually good DLC packs right away. Or the useful ones right away. Because they think that by placing them further and further apart, they're going to keep more players around for longer. Which is not the case.
Yeah. Well,
like, I don't care about the Post Malone pack. I don't care about the Pat McAfee show pack. You know what I care about the Pat McAfee show pack for? The 5 extra character slots I can mod over with it.
that is the benefit of being on PC and having mods.
Mm-hmm.
Every DLC, like, at least you have the benefit of, well, at least it's a new character slot.
Yeah, but even then, now with the new tool that just came out, which I'm gonna play with a little bit this week. What I think I'm gonna do is while I'm here, I'm gonna put the tools for modding on your computer.
And then play with them a little bit and see.
I'm gonna put like Cake View and stuff on there. That way you can go ahead and have some things available.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put Cake View and Sound Editor on there, and I'll just give you a quick crash course of Sound Editor. And what I'll do is I'll just give you some of the mods that I think I can go ahead and give you now, like the belts and stuff, and just characters. I'm gonna wait until I've got the new tool figured out, and then I'll go from there. And I'll just start emailing you stuff over time. Yeah, you could say Cody and Gunther for Mania. I agree.
No, I just.
Well, the big issue is that they're on different shows.
Okay, so here's my thing. I know you guys are about, no, you can't do that. For a good match, you can do anything you want. Like, okay, if I have to move around some roster shenanigans in order to give the people the match they want, they're not going to care if I give them the match they want.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying with that is, I think Gunther and Cody, I think now's the time to do it. Not because they can't main event a Mania together, but because I think they could main event 10 pay-per-views together over the next 5 years. So,
Alright.
So I'm like, I think the first encounter is built for something like SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think, like, you do Cody and Gunther after you've already had some chapters in their story.
Oh, that's funny. We weren't watching the kickoff show. Apparently the crowd just started singing I Believe in Joe Hendry on the kickoff show. I'll have to go back and watch that later. I'll watch that between matches here. I love Chelsea Green.
Here's my question, though.
What's up?
In every single match, when someone's partner or manager gets thrown out, that person's standing, like, looking at the ramp forever.
Yeah. They watch their manager and partner leave.
Yeah, and I'm like, why wouldn't I be like, oh shit, I need to fucking focus now and try to win?
Yeah. But yeah, what was I gonna say? That's something I was gonna say. I forgot it though.
You were talking about Cody and Gunther.
Yeah, I was past that though.
Oh.
Weird question. What do you think the world title matches are for WrestleMania 41? CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. JT says, so like, if a referee ejects someone from the match, can a wrestler or manager just be like, nah, who's gonna make me? I imagine that then the referee can can disqualify the person they're representing.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it is.
Or I believe they can also send they can also send security out there to remove them.
Yeah.
They've done both because wrestling is kayfabe, so it's like literally, okay, this person refuses to leave. Okay, is it like literally the rules of a wrestling match change depending on what suits the finish.
It's whatever the fuck makes sense in the moment. Dude.
Yeah.
God, how many?
It's kind of like a fatal 4-way tag team match.
Yeah. But yeah, what am I gonna say here? You know, it's really funny. Like a lot of the people in the UK and stuff, when these pay-per-views are on at this time of the day, they're like, "See how you like it, America." It's like, no, I fucking love these pay-per-views that are in the middle of the day. You kidding me? I get my whole night to do whatever I want. And like Elimination Chamber, sure, it sucks being up at 3 a.m. and staying up till 8 to watch the show. But like after that, I just went and took a 1-hour power nap, and like I was up at 9 o'clock on a Saturday. I had a whole day ahead of me.
So I used to complain about being a wrestling fan, how late some of those cards could get and all the stuff like that.
Mhm.
Experience being an MMA fan. I'm serious, bro. Like MMA, when I started watching MMA, it's actually kind of partially the reason I don't watch it as much anymore.
Mhm.
Because a lot of times, big cards in MMA, they can often go as late as 1 a.m.
That's what fucking Double or Nothing did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because I stayed up and watched it because I was home alone.
Also, Double or Nothing had the longest women's match in AEW history.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so it was Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale was the longest women's match in AEW history. Guess how long it was?
15 minutes.
18 minutes. So, my question is, a lot of people will defend Tony refusing to do squash matches on TV well, if the women don't go 7 minutes,
Yeah.
then
We talked about this in the car.
then they'll be mad. I'm like, okay, WWE all the time does 2-3 minute women's matches,
Yeah.
but when they put the women on pay-per-view, they give them some time,
Yeah.
and then people really don't care as much.
Let's see. Hanzo in the chat says crowd low-key silent for Piper. That sucks. Pierre says, I'm going to throw out a wild prediction for WrestleMania 41. Punk versus Cena, career versus title.
Yeah.
Or other way around. Punk's title versus Cena's career. And then Zach says, I just watched Elimination Chamber when I woke up. Yeah, I know a lot of people did, but I was fine being up for it.
So, my whole thing with that is, with Punk and Cena,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they have a wealth of a story to tell with them.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I agree.
I feel like everything between Punk and Cena is kind of explored with their dynamic.
Yeah,
And don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic rivalry.
it is. But at that point, it just feels like, hey, remember 2011?
Yeah, and it's like I want people to feud together because it kind of makes sense for them to feud.
Yeah.
And you can do that at different points. And there's definitely been times in the past where, I'm sure if Punk had not left, there would have come a time where him and Cena could have feuded again.
Oh, yeah.
Because their characters would have blended. But now it's kind of okay, you're 10 years after. Cena's in Hollywood. Punk's kind of the big baby face right now. If Punk turns heel, but then again, I just don't see Cena has done I'm the old baby face coming back to stop the bad guy bit so many times now.
Yeah.
Where it's okay, now it's okay, then the Punk kind of becomes like everything else.
Yeah.
And I think, looking from the people who he's worked with since coming back, Punk wants to work with the new people.
Yeah. People he's never worked with.
Yeah, Punk wants to yeah.
But yeah, it's that's one thing I always never really cared for when people ask for it in Universe, and they're like, Zander, Ray, give us this match. We just need it one more time. This match, for example, when Jeff Hardy and Edge were both there in 2020. We need Edge versus Jeff Hardy one more time.
Someone commented that recently for AEW videos.
Yeah.
On AEW, they're like, what, Ray, will you Edge versus Jeff Hardy? I'm like, why? They are both nostalgic. They are both nostalgic past their primes, journeyman baby faces.
Yeah.
What's the fun of their matchup?
And it's I realized I did Cena and Orton at SummerSlam a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I billed it as the last time. For the last time ever. But there was a story at least going into it.
Yeah.
Just, I don't have...
okay, you want a good example of something that did work recently?
What's that?
Christian Edge.
Yeah.
Because there was a story to tell there.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Some of the best stuff in recent AEW.
Yeah. No, but their characters were at a place. Edge was a baby face coming in, and Christian was the most despicable baby face. It's or the most despicable heel. Sorry.
Yeah. Pierce says hell. The Cena and Orton match at SummerSlam one last time, and I kept it brief. It was a 7-minute match. I kept it brief. And I kept it brief because I knew, okay, I'm doing Cena and Orton in the year 2023 at that point. This is not going to interest many people. That was also the day I met Joe Hendry. Wasn't the day that show aired. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Ray, who is that? I've never seen this woman before in my life. Well, folks, if you're not watching, some woman that is clearly not Chelsea Green just showed up in a luchador mask. Oh, she didn't do anything. What the hell, Bailey?
Xander. That's the Verde Chelsea. Don't you know that?
Yeah, I should have known.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aww.
I thought they were going to do it for a second.
No, they're not. They just want to give us the hope spot.
She probably knows El Generico, says Hanzo.
Yeah.
That was brutal. Landed her on her damn neck with that one. It's currently 4:11. I think we probably get out of here 4:45. That's my guess.
Mm.
Hate the Rose Plant, retire that move. Yeah, I did not enjoy Bailey's Rose Plant move. It's just not that effective looking.
Mm.
It's like Bailey's knee clearly takes more of the bump than anything.
I think the Bailey to belly was enough. Like,
I agree. Why, green shirt guy is there again. I do not particularly care for the Rose Plant as a move. That was cool. Yeah, hell, keep that as her finisher. That was a lot better looking than the Rose Plant.
mm.
Champion. It's the difference between being a great challenger and a great champion. Bailey
That was fine, I suppose. I don't really have much to say about that.
delivered by Niven and was able to knock most of this matchup. Bailey looked overmatched, physically overpowered by Piper Niven. But in the end, Bailey survives. This was the moment it all started going wrong for Piper Niven. A liquid man inspecting with a belly. Bailey to Ray without the mess. It was still under the triple three.
So, Barrett and Graves are both playing heel, by the way. We determined that when you were gone.
All right then.
Yeah, no, like I like that like crucifix bomb that Bailey essentially did there.
Bailey realizing she was in a fight, and out of respect to Piper Niven, Bailey is still the WWE Women's Champion.
It's just it's WWE like you've never seen before. It's not a competition. Championship matches Fridays before every training event.
How quickly did they have to get Ricochet out of that video package? Let's see, I'm gonna check this clip that Ron's been telling me about where they were singing Joe Hendry's theme on the Big Old Show.
Mm.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
The Open Championship is golf's most historic major, hitting the very best against nature in an unforgiving force. Now, it's going to take place this year just down the road from Glasgow and Tesla. Characters in Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, the biggest stars in golf, take on the elements, wind, sea, rain, dunes, bunkers in the rough. The Open takes place right here in Scotland at Royal Shrew. Watch the drama unfold July 18th, 21st, NBC, USA, and Utah. Scotty Scheffler's played 30 down yet.
Oh boy. If I'm gonna make snarky comments about American sports guys being given the center of attention, I'm gonna do it with Scottish people as well. Although the world's strongest man, Tom the Albatross Stolman, that was a big fucking dude right there. So I'm gonna withdraw my statements because that man looks like he could flex and pop my head like a damn cherry tomato.
All right.
It was supposed to be Barry. They probably switched it to Corey. I think this is a shoot right here. Michael was like, we had plans to get out of here, and Barry went, it's all right, you and I can go to the bar, he'll go do the work. That was fantastic.
You can tell by the smile. He's like, I did it.
Barry thinks that Corey's just pouting like a damn child. I love it.
Now Corey started laughing as they faded out. Oh, thank God they're changing the aesthetic of that show a little bit.
Why is it like a spy movie?
I think they're kind of trying to go for like the almost like Money.
I guess.
No, it's supposed to be a heist.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah,
I get it now. That's cool.
yeah.
Pierre says, I agree that either Chelsea or Tiffany should win the women's briefcase. Who should win the men's briefcase this year? Oh, man. That's a tough one. Carmelo Hayes is my immediate go-to. But is he going to be ready in the next year to be a world champion? I don't think so.
No.
I just don't see a spot for him as champion next year. If Drew loses tonight, then I say it's him. I mean, I know Jey Uso is talking about being in
Jey
there.
Uso, okay. I have a dark horse one.
Okay.
Ilya Dragunov.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
All right. Judgment Day is barred from ringside. Carlito's going to show up because Carlito's not in the Judgment Day. That's my guess. Oh, shit.
What?
Listen. It started with Broken Dreams in the video package.
Oh, cool.
Have you seen the edits where people have made it Joe Hendry appearing? It's fantastic if you haven't. Like, they even edited where CM Punk, when he's sitting there clapping on the announce table, they edited it to the beat of the...
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Cody's going to show up in a Punk hoodie while Punk shows up in the Judgment Day colors. Probably. That's probably exactly it. Unless they, like, reveal Punk. Unless they reveal, like, Punk to be a special guest commentator for the match.
Yeah.
Choose to find a mirror. Look at the reflection. And then remain back.
You think you can wear leather better than me, laddie boy? Oh no, I wear leather better than everyone of them.
Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship live from Glasgow, Scotland.
It's not Glasgow. It's Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Glasgow, Scotland. It's not that hard.
Well, supposed to literally have a glass cow in Glasgow.
Yeah. They can't do it to Drew twice, right? Finn could win Money in the Bank too, now that I think about it. Oh, Pierce did that too. Drew, Jay, Finn, or Mello. Yeah, I mean, that's
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm imagining now, if Finn was booted from the group by Damien,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then he cashed in and got revenge.
Yeah. You think LA Knight is going to have a terrible SummerSlam match if his rumored opponent is true?
Like, don't get me wrong. I think. What was the question again?
Zach says, do you think LA Knight is going to have a terrible SummerSlam match if his rumored opponent is true? His rumored opponent is Logan Paul, isn't it? Am I thinking of someone else? Because I think LA Knight and Logan Paul is going to be fine.
Zach, don't just be like, well, have you heard? Don't allude. Just ask the question straight up, or don't ask.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next time you allude, we're not answering the question.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
What?
Blasphemy.
This?
Yeah.
What's that?
You don't remember the punk joke?
No, off the top of my head.
They're playing the Piper theme.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's also the Scottish national anthem.
But in wrestling, it's the Piper theme.
Piper's theme wasn't actually the Scottish national anthem. It was very similar to it. I think. Yeah, it was a very similar theme. Is what it was. Let's quickly get Broken Dreams. I think we might. We got a little bit of it in that video package.
Scott, we said no solos!
No, no Broken Dreams. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I love the few people actually standing there instead of filming it.
Yeah.
Trying to actually just experience a moment.
Yeah. Come on, Drew. It's your time, Drew, please.
I like how they start having the decibel meter,
Yeah.
that is how loud it's getting in this god.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Come on, you could have given the flag back when you walked back. Just walk down with it on your shoulders. I was actually really hoping he wouldn't come out with the big jacket and just the flag like draping across his shoulders again.
Yeah, that would be cool. Zach says here comes his pick for the Money in the Bank match at LS 11 WrestleMania with Drew. Oh, there's a Sam Punk's fitting the cost of the title. I know he is, but like, I just can't go through Clash at the Castle 2022 again.
Unless Punk's cleared.
He is, I think.
And they want to go ahead and do that match for SummerSlam for the title.
Well, Gunther's got the title match at SummerSlam is the issue. Because of his...
Pivot to Cody!
They can't! He's on a different show!
Zander, it's semantics. You people actually view the roster split like it's legitimate.
And because I trust Triple H to keep it split and not just randomly do quarterly brand-to-brand invitationals or wild card rules or just forgetting about the brand split in general.
It's the same damn company.
Money in the Bank. PR says he thinks it's going to be Kevin Owens. Solid pick. Solid pick. Hell yeah, he took the kilt off. Look at those thighs. Look at that thigh meat. Sexy motherfucker right there.
He's never worn that outfit before. I like it.
Yeah.
Like the felt, almost.
I think there's going to be a riot if Drew loses the thing.
Get ready for boos. I wonder if they're going to go through with it.
What?
What if Punk came out and he was a heel in Scotland?
I mean, I believe it.
Like, and he was just like, I didn't know they stacked shit this high in Scotland. Like, now I understand why you are the way you are, Drew. You're in this cesspool, and I'm from an actual city like Chicago. I mean, they did it with MJF and Punk in AEW.
Where
Like,
Punk just was always a heel in Long Island.
yeah.
Listen to those boos for Damian Priest.
Oh. The the orange flames are changing up his aesthetic.
I think he's had this for a minute. I think.
No, not the orange.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, this is kind of like they're changing the look in subtle ways, I think, over time.
Yeah. God, Damian Priest is the most hated man in this country right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at the packed O2. That is insane. Or the Hydro, I mean.
Yeah.
The O2 is London.
Someone brought up a funny point.
What's up?
They were like, AEW does the screen thing, which I don't know if you noticed. I on my episode of AEW this
I haven't
week.
watched it yet.
Okay, I addressed the screen. You know what I'm talking about with the screen trope where someone comes on the screen, they reveal it's like a pre-recorded video, and they're actually behind them, and that classic trope now.
Yeah.
I had Swerve do that to MJF.
Mm.
But MJF like literally balled up his fist and looked behind him and punched immediately because he was like, "You don't think I know that move?
Yeah.
You came on the screen, you little bitch." Someone brought up a great point. WWE can't do that now. There's no screen.
That's true.
There's no Titantron. They can't have the Titantron. There's too many people.
Yeah. Which is just insane.
Like literally, they had to take that's literally they reveal. Like that's the kind of the reason the Titantron hasn't come back, is that they'd lose so many seats bringing in the Titantron.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it. Like, because they gotta bring in all the people. All the people.
Oh, I love it when they do the whites. There's no way WWE try to piss off fans by having Damian retain, right? I don't know. This is the most uncertain I've been going into a title match in a very long time. Like, I think last time I was this unsure about a title match, it was probably Cody and Roman.
Mm. Yeah.
The world champion in SummerSlam. McIntyre wins tonight, beats British. If he loses, he's Scottish.
Barrett. Oh, the big trucks are gonna eat the little trucks! Forgot that for a second.
The size of these men.
What a chant. They're going, here we fucking go. What a vulgar bunch, aren't the Scots?
Yeah.
Zach asked if we did this match. Probably. We do a lot of matches, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we did this for like the US title or something at one point.
This city, Glasgow, hosts one of the world's great sporting rivalries. Glasgow Rangers, Glasgow Celtic.
What a day it's been, man.
Yeah.
That sucks, Zach. Sorry to hear that.
What were you saying?
He apparently fell down the stairs and hurt his knee again.
Okay. Yeah, be careful, man. Look at the single level housing, Zach. What?
It's kind of hard to come by nowadays, in all fairness.
True. That's something I thought about too. Like, I would want to move out somewhere rural because honestly, when I think about it, I don't want a house with a bunch of levels. I want a big house, but I want it all one level.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
The one you just got the stitches out of. Well, that sucks. Man, I got a wild week coming up, man. I got my full week of work as usual. But I've also got to have Slammiversary to go. You got to have Double or Nothing ready to go this weekend, too. So,
Yeah.
We haven't talked about which one airs Saturday, which one airs Sunday, have we?
I mean, I can't remember the day, but I said I'd do Sunday because
Okay, that's fine. I was going to offer you Sunday because that gives you one extra day.
yeah.
I can have Slammiversary probably done by Wednesday. Because I've got Raw done. I'm gonna get NXT done on Monday before the watch along for Raw. Maybe even get TNA done on Monday. I'll see if I can. But then all I gotta do is SmackDown. Jacob Robertson says hi. How are you doing today? Well, hey, welcome to the stream. Doing pretty great, I would say. Good God. Maybe Slammiversary's first to get us hyped, like, just like what we had for the Rumble. I mean, Slammiversary and Double or Nothing I see as being similar levels, personally. I think TNA is, in Season 6 at least, going to be finally going from... Like, you got WWE and AEW universes here and TNA kind of here. I think they're finally all going to be on equal playing field next season.
I've always seen TNA and AEW on equal playing fields.
Yeah, I have too. Zach was saying to put TNA first to hype everyone up for Double or Nothing. Jacob is watching us from South Africa. Well, hello in South Africa.
Hello.
So I think we've got a decent audience out in South Africa as far as I'm aware.
That's good.
Double check. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson running for the President of America. He is not. I'm pretty sure that was a publicity stunt like 10 years ago when he said he was going to do it in 2020.
Yeah.
I think it was just a publicity stunt more than anything.
I mean, everyone, like, people used to run for president all the time as a publicity stunt.
Oh, yeah.
The guy running right now at Star is a publicity stunt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired of the hydration station.
Yeah, me too.
Like, no one ever actually uses it for hydrating.
No, because none of them use Prime. Like,
No, what I'm seeing here, like, you're gonna have a hydration station, but have no one actually hydrating at the hydration station.
yeah, pretty much.
Like, okay. Hey guys, what if we just put a water cooler out by the ring, but no one ever uses the water cooler? Like,
Just Drew and Damien stop wrestling for a minute. You see them go to the water cooler. There you go. Oh my God! I mean, there's no way this was planned, right?
no.
Because Priest looks like he got fucked up from that.
Are they still trying to get him out?
Yeah.
Drew just said to Eddie Orengo, can't win the title like this. Drew realizes he's got to get Freezer back inside the ropes.
There we go. Good guy, Drew.
Okay, good. It's like, looks like it's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't break anything, so that's good. Yeah, that shit looked like it hurt. This is why I couldn't be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Honestly, though, like you want to know, like something that honestly saved him there.
What's that?
His height.
Yeah.
If he'd have been shorter, his head could have just smacked the side of the ring as he swung down,
Yeah.
and that could fucked him up. Like,
I could have killed him.
yeah.
Let's see. Jaco says.
Oh God, he did hurt his leg.
Oh, that's not good.
I think he was probably. Hopefully, he wasn't just in shock.
Yeah. Jaco says.
But it looks like he can't stand on it.
Says The Rock versus Cody Rhodes, SummerSlam 2024. Probably not, given Rock's injured. Then the big Roman Reigns return, SummerSlam. Probably.
Yeah.
God, are they gonna have to like speed to the end of this match?
Scotland's dreams coming true, connecting with that future shot DDT with power and countless superstars. And this one, debut Priest is built a little different. The testament to the toughness and the will of the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest. Proud tonight to stand on his own 2 feet to defend his gold against the hottest contender in the world.
Zach asks if Priest might just be selling it. I don't think so. I think he got banged up a little bit there.
Perhaps hasn't kicked in yet. Priest is beginning to limp badly. But he was caught up in the top and second rope just a bit ago. Yeah, sometimes you get hurt so bad you get up and walk it off. You don't feel it for a few seconds. And reality sinks in. Well, swelling takes a while to kick in, That's why you hurt yourself immediately get an ice pack off. The champion's fired up.
Oh man.
The Scottish crowd, when he thinks about decision by the champion.
I'm glad Priest gets to main event at least a pay-per-view as champion.
Yeah.
Still white noise from Sheamus. Here we go. Pretty angry right here. Priest like it, hold up. Priest loves the Razor's Edge. Can he pull it off? Yes, or did.
Damn. He actually got him with it.
Frustration, understandably so. Damian Priest has put away countless opponents with the Razor's Edge. The homage to his hero. But the leg could be the deciding factor in this matchup. Again, trying to get feeling active in the right leg. Damian Priest, the world champion.
Come on, Drew. Well, I was wrong. We are in fact not out of here at 4:45. We'll be out of here by 5, I'm sure though. About a 3-hour show for 5 matches isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Top 2 picks for WrestleMania is Drew KO. KO wins. I can see Gargano winning this teased match. Well, time will tell, Zach. Time will tell. Oh man. God, we still got stuff to do today too.
Yeah.
I think once we eat, I'll probably wake up a little more.
I was gonna wait till we were done recording to cook.
We got 6 matches to do, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, no, it just takes me a while to cook. Is why.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially when I'm grilling and having to tend to a fire and all that stuff like that.
makes sense. Drew didn't hear no bell. Anytime I see someone like tiredly wave someone, I just hear the "I didn't hear no bell."
It has been a battle for the ages. You feel it, gentlemen?
Oh, it might be about to happen. Damn.
An exciting decision, but it's the right one for the champion. Oh, God. Let's go. Kiss. Sometimes it's not about glory, it's about self-preservation.
Yeah, he's still standing. Yeah, it says pollen is bad, having allergies. I get it. Messes me up during the summertime too. Man, I don't know why they got rid of the barricade spear from 2K. They got rid of it forever ago.
I don't know either.
Hopefully that'll be something we get in 2K25, I guess. Because, like, breaking the barricade is nigh impossible now. You can do it. You just have to do it perfectly. Whole match is going to build to Drew hitting the Claymore, isn't it? Oh, he hit it on the outside. But it's going to lead to him hitting it in the ring, and they're going to redo the solo debut with Punk this time. I know it.
This point, it's game over. We have a successful retention. Well, this is Glasgow, Scotland. Not here, not tonight. This is different. Indeed it is. It's a challenger McIntyre drags himself back to his feet. Damian Priest, the world heavyweight champion, trying to figure out what he needs to do to keep McIntyre down. His challenger in position for God only knows what could be next. We've seen Priest successfully utilize Sounds of Heaven from the top turnbuckle. It's what got Damian Jey Uso. At that point, maybe his Judgment Day brothers to help him out. No Judgment Day tonight. Oh, and Priest still at that right leg just giving out. Did you hear Priest groan in agony? Sounded like a
Priest is doing a good job selling the leg. It does genuinely make me wonder. Jeez. No! Shit, there's the Claymore! Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for Damian to kick out. Come on, Drew. We can't do it again.
The Scotland faithful are giving it back to him 100%. From these men know they should be home and dry at this point of any match. Great double McIntyre the 6-man. How about the 11,391 man? And Drew McIntyre scored time. The lad will double up your hometown call. Now McIntyre crawling his way across the ring. To the elbow.
Oh, jeez. What a dodge roll from the ref, though.
Oh God,
What?
he fucked up his leg.
Oh, yeah, the ref
The ref?
did. Not on we. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's the Claymore. They're not going to do the visual pin. No. Get out there, is that Charles?
No.
You son of a bitch! It's Phil! Phil, you make me angry, Phil!
That's brilliant.
Phil, you son of a bitch, Phil!
Cut to like the pet knockdown Charles Robinson. There's no shirt on. Oh,
Phil, you son of a bitch! Phil, you son of a bitch!
I hate him so much. And he loves
I
it.
think Drew may still... No.
Nope, it's over. Why would he care? He's a heel.
You son of a bitch, Phil!
He found the one people who liked him and he...
Oh, Phil, you piece of shit.
What a match, huh? What a match!
The only good thing that comes out of this is I'm sure Gunther's winning at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Phil, you son of a bitch! I swear to God, if Tyson Fury shows me like, Drew, we're gonna sing again. Swear to God. Such bullshit. Come on now. Fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, how could you? But you fool me 3 times and you're officially that guy, alright? You know the one. He comes in and is like, oh, this suit, it's a George Armani. And my dad actually knows him from what. Fuck you! I ain't having that shit.
Oh, come on. You knew it was happening. I knew it was happening. We all knew.
Doesn't mean I like it, Ray.
through the day, the quote-unquote official was Drew McIntyre's arch enemy. The man who despises most on this planet, CM Punk. And not only
Phil, you make me angry, Phil. How could you do that, Phil?
which would allow Damian Priest to capitalize. And in Priest's defense, I don't think he understood any of this was going on. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. This is obviously just more deep-seated vitriol between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk.
Phil, you son of a bitch.
Swindle and CM Punk better get ready, because if they catch him, they're going to lynch him and they're going to burn this city to the ground.
Is that his heel turn as Zach? No, I assume Punk will be a face in the States.
He's going to lose it. Drew McIntyre is going to explode. I don't want to be here. And I can tell you this. Monday Night Raw is going to be must-see TV.
So, alright, just... Alright, that's it.
This is Scotland's largest city. Let's go.
I swear, does anyone in your neighborhood know a base setting on their car except for the fucking Max? That's picking up on the mic.
Yeah.
For reference, folks, people in Ray's neighborhood frequently just blast music as loud as they fucking can. Alright, well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was a really fun show, but no Joe Hendry, so 0 out of 10. And but also, damn, that makes me really sad. Our buddy JJ just tweeted out, "Bad weekend for Scotland. Owned. That's what you get." As we know, JJ is a huge CM Punk fan. But all right, we're going to wrap it up there because Ray and I have to record WrestleMania. So, bye, everyone. Oh, wow, Zach. What a revolutionary